Welcome to Table Talk. My name is Brett, pastor at the table, and today I want to talk about 3 ways not to pray. Like many of you, for years and years and years, I was terrible at praying. Beginning in my teens, I decided that I loved God and I was going to pray. But honestly, it was just kind of boring. My mind was too restless. So I decided, well, I'm just not much of a prayer. But then I went to my first year of college, and I decided that would be the year. I would learn to pray and be awesome at it. And so I locked myself in a room for an hour a day, and I prayed. I prayed the nations would be shaken. I prayed that I would be utterly transformed by the love of God. I prayed that miracles would flow from my fingertips. I was very extreme. And let me tell you, it didn't really work. I saw no vision. I heard no audible voice. No miracles occurred. And at least as far as I knew, it was just a failure. And honestly, I became hacked off and bitter. Now, looking back, it's a little funny because this is like a classically immature way to approach God. Hey God, you're going to get on my page. You're going to get on my terms. And here's what I want to see. It was, we'll just say, incredibly misguided. And as far as I can tell, I made at least 3 mistakes in that season of trying to learn to pray. Maybe these can help you. Number 1, I tried to go too long. Jesus said, when you pray, pray like this. Our Father, who is in heaven, holy be your name. And then he goes on to say a prayer that basically takes all of 60 to 90 seconds to pray. Or you have Saint Benedict. He was a man who's influenced the spiritual lives of millions of Christians over the last 1,000 years. And he put it this way: prayer should therefore be short and pure, unless perhaps it is prolonged under the inspiration of divine grace. So there you have it, from Jesus and old Saint Benedict. Don't start out with some insane ambition to pray for an hour a day. So that was my first mistake. Too long. Second, I tried to be too serious. My whole demeanor was slightly ferocious. I was going to conquer this praying thing, by golly. No. Look, if anything will humble you, it will be praying. Because the mind is like a cage full of monkeys. Look, it's just better to relax, to smile a little bit, have a slightly humorous relationship with yourself and your praying. Third, I had too high of expectations. The world and I were going to be transformed through my praying. I was going to shake the nations. I was going to transform the world and myself and everyone and everything around me. It was like, oh my gosh, what is going on, Brett? Like, too high of expectations. So what's the answer? I think the answer is to, simply expect this. Through prayer, you will learn to love. That's it. Like, if miracles happen, awesome. If the nations are shaken, amazing. But at the end of the day, praying, it can't be just about all of that, all of those big things. And honestly, there can be a lot of ego in that. Like, it's kind of just all about me, right? Wanting to look spiritual, wanting to be a man of God. And to really pray truly, there's got to be a certain humility. So I say, lower the expectations and simply ask God to deepen your love for him. All right, so when you pray, imagine love is flowing out from you towards God. And when you pray for others, imagine that love is flowing out from you towards them. And when you pray for yourself, imagine love and compassion flowing into your very body. Right? This is prayer as learning to love well. And as I think back on all those years ago, I would have been so much better off to go into that year of learning to pray simply with the expectation that I would learn to love a little better, and that each time I pray, just a bit of the evil that is in me would be removed and transformed by the love of God. So, I hope that's helpful. 3 mistakes I made when praying. I hope you can avoid them, dear friends. So, That's all for today. If you like this video, please like and share and comment and subscribe. Have a good one. Grace and peace.